Okay, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you exactly how this program works, and then after I'm done I'm going to show you how you can put this actually on your home page on your iPhone. So first of all I'm going to show you how it works, and the cool thing about this program is you can actually use it on your regular computer, but it's designed for your iPhone. So it's www.mymobileloanapp.com, and as you can see it self-populates. So basically this is what you're going to see on your home computer. Now you can see it's kind of small because it's set up for the screen of your iPhone and iPad. So first of all, let's go over it really quick. Along the top you can see there's 4 boxes: About, Rates, Calculator, and News. The About screen is what you see right here. It's got me, my contact info, it's got my social media down at the bottom here. So if you're not following me, just click on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and this is a link to my blog. It'll take you right there. Cool thing about it, or first cool thing, is click on Rates right away without calling me. Right in front of you, either on your iPhone or on your home screen at home, you've got rates there. You've got the variable, and then you've got fixed from 1 to 10 years. This little box here, the calculators, is the coolest, and what I love about it is the simplicity. So you click on calculators and you're going to get 3 boxes, as you can see here: mortgage payment, purchase financing, and income qualifier. So really quickly, let's go to mortgage payment. It lets you change everything. So let's kind of leave it the way it is, and I'll just go down and show you how it works. You can punch in here $250,000 the mortgage amount. So let's just say you wanted to know, what's my payment going to be on, say, 250 grand. You can choose monthly, semi-monthly, bi-weekly, or weekly. Let's leave it at monthly. And then you can also change the amortization. It's set at 25 as a default, but let's change it to 35 because that's the max right now. It defaults at 5.5% for 5 years, and obviously that's high right now, so let's put it at about 3.45, which is about the 5-year rate right now. And then you'll notice it self-populates. You've got the mortgage payment, you've got end of term balance, and you've got interest paid to term. And if you scroll down here, you can even click on Calculate Amortization Table, and it'll give you exactly how much interest you paid, the principal, and the balance for every single payment. So that's really cool, and that's just by pushing a few buttons. So let's go back to calculators and let's look at purchase financing. So purchase financing, once again, it sort of self-populates with certain information. So you can either leave it as an example to play around with, which I will do most of it. I'll leave most of it, but let's say you're sitting in a real estate office or at home and you see that there's a property for sale for $400,000. So as you can see at the top here, it's already listed $400,000. Now you can play around with the down payment anywhere from 5% or 5% flex, which is actually a 0 down, up to 50. Let's click 5%, and you can notice the down payment goes to 20 grand, so your financing is 380. It tells you what your high ratio insurance fee, now that's CMHC or Genworth. Now bear in mind, you have to get this in Canada. It's mandatory anytime you put less than 20% down, but the good news is it is added to the mortgage. As you can see here, the 380 plus the 10,450 equals the 390,450. Now if we go down here, it's set for 5% over 25 years, but once again let's change it to 3.45 and let's go to 35 years, which is our maximum amortization right now. And then you'll notice as you go down here, you've got exactly what your mortgage payment is. It self-populates with a few variables that we typically need to know, which is like property taxes, condo fees, utilities, and other. Total payment $19,0309. Look at right down here, $69,490.98. Right away it tells you, and it's a very close estimate. Of course, we still have to look at your credit and what other debts you have, but it tells you the income you need with just a few clicks of the mouse. So if you know right away, if I want to buy a property worth $400,000 and these are the variables, I need to make, or combined, my wife and I or myself and another buyer need to make $69,490. So let's go back to calculator one more time and look at the third, the income qualifier. This kind of takes you the other way around. You can start off with your household income. So let's just say it's 70 grand. Type in 70 grand. Once again, it's self-populating at 5.5. Let's put it at 3.45, which is, as you know, an unbelievably good 5-year rate right now. Let's go to 35 years. 32% is the debt service ratio. Let's leave it there. And then once again, let's roll down here, and you can see maximum mortgage payment is $1,616. Gives you those variables. But the cool thing is when you go down here, you can choose the down payment. So let's just say you have 5% down, you know you make 70 grand a year, and you punch in these other variables. Right down here, it's going to tell you your maximum mortgage that you qualify for, and it's very close. So this is a simple program. Now bear in mind, you can use this on your home screen at home on your computer, mymobileloanapp.com, but it's designed for your iPhone. So what I'm going to show you here is how you can put this on your iPhone. So typically, you open your iPhone, you get your home page here. Click on Safari, which as we all know is down here. It's like this little compass. Once you click on Safari, you're going to come into what we would consider to be your URL, your browser. And you would click in your browser up top here, www.mymobileloanapp.com. Click on there. Let's just go through this, and then it comes up right on your iPhone. So you can be actually anywhere, anytime, and you've got access to this information. Rates, calculators, and by the way, this little dock here says news. It's got all the updated news. But once you get this on your browser, here's the cool thing. Now what you do is you simply click on this plus button that you see right here. It's next to these, what looks to be an open book, and the reason I'm telling you that is because on the older iPhones, it's not a plus sign, but it's located in the same area, which is to the left of this open book little diagram. So you click on the plus button and you get these little boxes that pop up. You want to click on Add to Home Screen, which is right here, Add to Home Screen. If you click on that Add to Home Screen, as soon as you do that, a little box is going to come up and it's going to say, what do you want to call this? Do you want to call it Mark's Mobile Loan App or Mark's App or Mark's Best Rate? And then what it's going to do is it's going to put it on here just like, say, Facebook or voice memos or photos, so that you no longer have to go into Safari, go through the lengthy period of typing in the URL and clicking enter. You don't have to do that anymore. Just double click on this icon, which is now going to be created, and bang, you're right at mymobileloanapp.com, and you've got access to this. It's going to tell you what the current rates are. It's going to tell you what mortgage payment goes along with what mortgage. It's going to tell you, if you have a question, you say, listen, I make 70 grand a year. It's going to tell you what you can qualify for in terms of a mortgage and a purchase price. And the other way around, if you say, well, listen, I saw a house for 500 grand, what do I need to make? You can do it that way as well. And this is simple. So if you're a realtor listening to this, you got a client across from you in the office, no longer do you have to call me and say, listen, what's your rate? What do they qualify for? Bang, just open this up on your iPhone or your computer at the office. Bang, you know. So as always, if you have any questions, 604-273-2002, mymobileloanapp.com. Make it a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.